Hello everyone, and welcome to another Friday night takeaway. Now, today we're back at McDonald's just because they've got some new stuff, newer stuff out. Their menu's kind of changed. And it's got an old favourite back, the Big Tasty. But what I have never done, privately or as a video, is try a double Big Tasty. Will the extra patty make all the difference? Well, it's an extra patty and an extra slice of cheese. So we really are living the dream here. I mean, how are we going to cope with this? It's just amazing that, the world out there is just full of opportunity, isn't it? And oh God, McDonald's been trying to kind of kick it about a wee bit. Look at it, it's kind of all over the place a wee bit. Which is kind of normal for me when I get a McDonald's bigger burger. But is this an answer to the Big Arch? Is this a better option, the Big Arch? It's basically everything. It's got the Big Tasty sauce. It's got onions, lettuce, 2 slices of cheese, 2 patties, and that's really it, I think. And I think there's some mayonnaise at the bottom. Oh. And again, I've got my side salad kind of creating itself as everything falls out the burger into the box. Oh God, here we go. Let's see. Look. Go in the box. There we go. Right, let's see what it's like. God. It suffers from the same problem as the standard Big Tasty. And I've had Big Tasties all around the world, multiple times in multiple countries. And they've all kind of suffered from the same problem. Too much Big Tasty sauce. They lather it on so much that it's pissing out everywhere. I mean, good example, look at it. There's a big dot just squeezing out there. It always just feels there's too much. And I think that's one of the problems with the standard Big Tasty is because there's so much sauce, it tends to be a bit more overpowering. And some of the other ingredients are lost because of this quite distinctive kind of smoky Big Tasty sauce. But even though this has got the usual ridiculous amounts, with the extra patty, it kind of helps to kind of dilute it a bit. So it's not as potent as it would be on a standard single patty Big Tasty. So on that basis, I think it actually works better with an extra patty. Oh, I forgot there's pickles in the Big Tasty as well, so there's pickles in this as well. But yeah, overall, I think it actually works better. I do. I think there's just a little bit more balance with the ingredients. And it makes it a viable alternative to the Big Arch. The Big Arch has got a distinctive sauce, and this has got quite a distinctive sauce at kind of different ends of the spectrum. And yeah, this is a more creamier, kind of smokier sauce, whereas The arch is a little bit more sharper. Obviously has a kind of slight Big Mac kind of vinegar edge to it. So yeah, I like both actually. I like the Big Arch. I wouldn't compare this directly with the Big Arch, but I was thinking about actually getting the Big Arch and just doing a comparison, but I want to do the Big Arch by itself. I want to do a separate video for that. So I'll do a separate video on the Big Arch because there's some things I obviously want to kind of highlight about the Big Arch that appears not to be such an issue with this one. And yeah, I think it's a viable option. If you want something different from the Big Arch, but still want the kind of similar kind of burger setup and similar kind of amount of food and things like that, then yes, I would say this is a viable option. And I think it's actually nicer than just a standard Big Tasty. Like I say, the extra patty just helps to kind of balance it out a bit, especially from the sauce side. So out of 10, what would I give this? Price-wise, I'm trying to think. It's around about, I think it's around about kind of £9. I'll put the price on the screen down below or whatever. But the bigger burgers are getting pricey. They're getting closer to kind of £9 and usually over £10 if you get them as a large meal. And yeah, it's kind of showing that they're now becoming into the kind of realms of Five Guys kind of territory, and then that gives them completely different competition. So on that basis, what would I give this? I do like it like this. I do think it's a better burger, so I'm going to give it a 7. Even though it's a bit pricey and everything else, it works better than just the Big Tasty by, the standard burger. For the reasons that I've given, with just balancing things out and the flavour. I can taste the patties now. Can't really taste the cheese. Lettuce, well, it's always more of a texture. But overall, it's actually not a bad burger, and definitely a viable option to the Big Arch. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you again on another Friday night takeaway, and bye for now.